go for never knowns in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. And if you're new here, please, come on in. Here at the Never Knowns channel, we've recently had an abundance of visitors, and growing from a simple 3 subscribers all the way up to 41. That's an 800,000% increase, give or take. And with those kinds of numbers, the next logical step for us would be to get our feet wet in the cryptocurrency market. It is with great honor and my pleasure to introduce DigiDoubloon. Just like regular digital currency, DigiDoubloon can be purchased with real currency and is backed by, I don't know, Beanie Babies? Mark McGuire rookie cards? I'm not quite sure. But it isn't about how much you spend on DigiDoubloon, it's about how you get DigiDoubloon. You see, the difference between our currency and everybody else's currency is in order to get DigiDoubloon, you have to purchase what is known as a crypto coffer. And in these crypto coffers, they can contain 1 DigiDoubloon, 2 DigiDoubloons, all the way up to a whopping 4 DigiDoubloons, but probably no DigiDoubloons. The staff here at the Never Knowns channel has been making sure to keep your best interests in mind, dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. And recently added to our ranks is Dean Schmoller, head of quality control here at the DigiDoubloon headquarters. Dean joins the team after being a Reddit moderator for the past 10 years. Dean is fond of telling me, there's no law against not having morals. Where'd everybody go?
They left. DigiDoubloon crashed.
It says here I owe the Association of Barber and Wig Workers of Yugoslavia 6 Beanie Babies. Crypto wasn't even out yet. Speaking of bizarre, today's video is brought to you by BizarreBub, and it's titled Scary Compilation V72. As usual, I'll be leaving a link to his video in the description below. Be sure to go over there, give him a like, and a subscribe. But without further ado, let's get in the mix.
A German couple
All right,
woken up late
BizarreBub,
at
ghost
night
me.
after hearing strange noises coming from the attic. They grabbed their camera and began to record. Needless to say, the video they caught has left them more than just baffled, but also terrified. Now, the couple in this video are German folk who had bought a house in the US. Although the exact location of where they
Nice
live
couple.
isn't known,
Huh?
it seems evident that their home situates on haunted ground. For a while, the couple has been experiencing...
Okay, how is this possible? Like, do people just not care that that happens? When they like, hey, by the way, before you sign that document, this is a Indian burial ground. You might not want it, but we have to disclose. Are there even laws for disclosure? That I would like to know in realty or whatever, if you have to disclose stuff like that. It sounds like you would.
Experiencing strange activity at home. Most of it, according to them, takes place inside their attic, which expands directly above their bedroom. It's past midnight when the sound of movement is heard above. They hurry to grab their camera with the intent of capturing and showing others what's been happening at their place. This is their video.
Schon wieder.
Ich weiß.
She's freaking out.
Ich guck mal hoch.
Sounds like my apartment with the creaky floors.
Schnuffi. Schnuffi?
Oh my god. I keep thinking of Cujo. Cujo? Cujo?
Was ist los? Schnuffi? Schnuffi?
Oh, please. Oh, thank God. Oh, Schnuffi. Oh, man.
Was machst denn du? Na komm schon.
Oh, man. The dog's freaking out. You gotta be a... Oh, Jesus. It's her.
It appears that Schnoofy is scared of something. Schnoofy hides under the bed for a couple of minutes before eventually coming out. Though, it isn't long after that she decides to go back underneath.
Oh, man.
What happened?
You gotta be a special kind of jerk ghost to scare dogs and cats and stuff. I hope a ghost sees this video somewhere. You jerk. What do you think of that? What do you think of them apples? Afterlife apples. I guess they'd be rotten or old. You know what I'm saying.
Happens next is just downright creepy. Watch.
I want a Save Schnoofy t-shirt.
Komisch.
We got action. Oh, dude, he's going up there? It's gonna come out of the darkness. Don't you want a flashlight or something, man? Like, you're just gonna crawl into the darkness, into the void. Oh, there's a light. Oh, Jesus Christ! I mean, it looks pretty well kept, right? Huh. Dude, everything in this attic looks like a person. Like, every time he spins around, I think it's another person.
Nix. Gar nix. Komisch. Versteh ich nicht.
I will.
Echt komisch. Nee, nix. Überhaupt nix. Oh well.
Dude. What's with the weird... Oh my god. Hang on, we'll go back. I'm sorry about that. But there's like the... Do you guys see that weird hair thing that keeps popping up here? Like, is that a filter or something? Because... Or is that just part of the shitty camera? What is... Like, clean the lens! Alright. Alright. So you see it right there?
Nee, nix. Überhaupt nix. Oh well.
Oh. It is making moves. Okay, is that fucking Santa Claus thing is freaking me out. Did he leave the camera? Oh, we're gonna see some face. Fucking- Oh my god, is it gonna pop up like right in front of the camera lens? Man!
According to the couple, they were too scared to go back for the camera. It was only after a day or so that the husband had gone back up and grabbed the camcorder as quickly as he could. The camera was low on battery when he retrieved it, but after being given a full charge, they looked over at the camera's roll and saw the video that was taken that night. To their shock, the camera caught footage of what they believe is a poltergeist. From a high metal vase initially seen perfectly balanced on top of a box, being jolted upwards at a slight angle.
Yeah, that's hard to do. Like, that's hard to fake, is to like make it bounce up, like come up first and fall over. Usually they just fall over or slide off, you know? And the fact that like he hits his head when he's getting up, it doesn't look scripted. Like, it's pretty good. If this isn't real, make a movie. This couple needs to make a movie. That's really good. I'm enjoying this. And by the way, cast Schloopy. Get Schloopy in there, please. Okay? Schloopy needs an Academy Award.
To another object being chucked across the same space, the couple is absolutely certain that their house is haunted. While the dog's behavior might be a good indicator that something strange was truly happening, I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not that's so. Did the couple actually capture video evidence of paranormal activity? Or had something else occurred?
It's pretty good.
Feel free to let me know what you think.
Well done. It's really good. It could be. We might have got one.
The following video was taken inside an elementary school that's been abandoned for decades. From vast, empty hallways to vacant classrooms, the school is entirely void of anyone else inside. Or so it seems. Although the person recording has explored this place before, they claim that there's now a different atmosphere inside. Unlike before, this place now gives a terrifying sensation. Chris Hill, who you may recall from previous videos, is an urban explorer who's encountered many strange things, but it seems that the following video may just be the strangest of them all. It's late at night when Chris enters a rundown elementary school all on his own. As he walks carefully through the barren hallways of the place, he immediately starts to feel uneasy.
This is weird, man.
Look at that weird Stranger Things painting in the back there on the window. That's right, I said window. From Texas. What does that say? Rip Paul Revere. I think they got their dates messed up, but you know, I could be wrong.
The classroom items that are left behind make the place all the more creepy, but further exploration of other classrooms adds more to the creepiness of the site.
Okay, here, whenever we, as you know, a state or something like that, decide to like stop like I guess like an asylum or a school, do we just like walk out? Because look at all this trash. Look at all these books. It's just like we're kind of like, oh, we're just closed now. Just leave everything behind. This looks like this stuff could have been used in another school. We're making teachers pay for it's all here. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little aggressive. I know. I'm gonna be an angry ghost. I'm sorry.
As more school materials are seen
Look!
left behind. Yet, as Chris continues to scout the place, it becomes apparent that something far more chilling resides at the school. As Chris walks further into the building, this is captured.
Alright. This is the main lobby. Main office. Safe is still here. I wonder what's
we got him! He's around that corner, man.
Did he go?
I didn't see a cut either. Okay. There could have been.
What the? He was standing right here. He's probably in this room. Get my gun.
Get my gun? What? This dude. Look at this ghost. He wants to die. Again. This dude is a baller. Good luck, man. By yourself?
Hello?
What was that in the door crack?
Where did he go?
I don't know. Is that his breath up there? I think that's his breath. Oh, man. Yeah, that's his breath. Okay. The fuck? What is that used for? What? Like, what? Kids are like, they get in trouble? Go to the naughty box. Go to the naughty box and hope to be fed. What is that? Where is this?
He was standing right here. And it's getting really cold. What the fuck is going on?
Without warning, a very faint scream is heard somewhere in the building.
Look, watch this.
Immediately afterwards, Chris turns around and sees a moving figure across the room. He runs over to check inside, but strangely finds no one there. He then checks the closet space, but
Okay, what is this? Does that look like a face to you? Or is that just me? Am I just wigging out today? It might be one of those videos where I'm just weirded out. Usually I can debunk a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of, maybe that's just lighting. That's probably just lighting. I'm probably just,
also finds nobody inside.
Yeah, it looks like lighting.
It's as though the person he saw vanished into thin air. Further adding to the strangeness is the drop in temperature when Chris leaves the room. Now this is very similar to when Chris had explored an abandoned warehouse, which turned out to be extremely haunted. Perhaps the same thing could be said about this place. But when considering the following occurrence, this notion becomes more likely the case. Early on, Chris had explored a different section of the building when suddenly this happened.
Jesus Christ!
Somebody's in there. Scared the... Oh, man.
Dude, get the hell out of there.
Oh, man.
He's gonna come around that corner.
Gun out.
Dude, you got your gun? I don't know what it's gonna do, but you got it? Watch it.
Hello.
He's making a move!
Oh, it's a toy.
Are you sure, dude?
Oh my god, that scared the with me.
And you better keep them sights up. Who would do that?
Holy, it scared the hell out of me. Excuse my language.
Who would just put that in there? And why did it just fall when he looked at it?
I thought it was a person standing there.
Yeah, no, I did too, man.
It's a toy. Look at this. That's... Why would somebody leave that in here?
Yeah, oh, okay. I would have looked down that first one to see if there's...
Nobody's actually in here. Look at that thing, man. That is creepy.
Now, although the doll itself is pretty creepy, it's what it does before that's the most unsettling. Mysteriously, the doll...
Stop. Okay. I don't think it's real. And it's terrifying. But here's why I don't think it's real. Do you see his knees here bending? And they're pointing to that area. Remember I said I wished he would have turned down that first thing? I think somebody pulled his knees, the doll's knees, towards them and made it fall. I think it's string. I'm not saying it is, but it's very odd that the timing and it was perfect, and you know this place hasn't it's been run down and it's never fell over. I mean, everything else in this building has fallen apart except for this doll that apparently can stand straight up and then just randomly fall. I don't think it's real. It could be. I never say it's not paranormal. It could be, but that was terrifying. That scared the living...
drops on its own as soon
It
as
scared the living out of
me. According to viewers, it seemingly moved on its own as though it was taken over by a ghost or an entity of some kind. Like most videos, proving that isn't easy. However, what happens later in the video, before Chris leaves the school, suggests that the place may actually be haunted. Chris is looking for an exit when this is captured.
Oh, here it is. This place is crazy. I remember the last time I explored it. Oh, shit. Hello? Hello? What? Okay, I know I heard somebody coming down these stairs. I'm out.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. It seems he might have somebody helping him. But also very good, man.
There is definitely something weird going on in this school.
The sound of footsteps going down the staircase is heard above. Yet, when Chris heads over to see if anyone's there, the source is nowhere to be found. Given what happened earlier, this mysterious source makes this place all the more eerie.
Jesus.
Without a second of hesitation, Chris hightails out of the school through an exit as it appeared that the alleged paranormal activity was beginning to intensify. Chris no doubt believes that the school is haunted, but the idea of there being a squad...
So, like, at one point they said that the temperature was dropping and that it was colder. It looks like it's snowing and stuff outside, so that's tough. The footsteps would be easy to fake. Like I said, the doll at that specific moment, I'm not saying it's not paranormal. I'm just saying that, like, it seems like he might have somebody helping him out. But still, well done. If he's like a film student or like he wants to make movies or something, well done. I think it's great. And if it's ghosts, I would go ahead and retire.
Water, who was mistakenly identified as the ghost or entity inside the building, is worth considering, according to viewers. Oddly enough though, we never see the squatter or person whenever something odd happens. Whether the school is actually haunted or just riddled by squatters remains a mystery.
Dude, I thought he was charging him. I was like, start shooting!
Now this next video comes from a small channel whose only video is the one you're seeing. It was posted on August 20th of 2011, but the video itself is much older as it was shot on July 30th of 1994.
Oh my god.
In the footage,
I was still in high school.
Friends are exploring an abandoned house that is believed to be haunted. They seem to be doing their own paranormal investigation. Their intention is to communicate with the spirit that lives there, as according to them, this alleged spirit has been visiting one of their friends in their dreams. It's happened more than a few times, which has convinced the friend who's been having these dreams that the spirit is trying to reach them. And so, for this reason, the group decides to visit the house where they think the spirit lives. The house is known for being haunted and is located near them, so they have some reason to think that it lives there. Yet, while being certain of the spirit's location, they had no clue as to what would happen while being at this place. If only they knew that coming here was a big mistake. The video starts off with one of the friends knocking on the door. As expected, no one answers. A minute passes, and the group breaks into the house. This is what they captured.
Dai, entrate, dai. No. C'è sul casino qua. Guarda, dovete sapere che c'è un gatto su con 3 gattini. Non abbiate paura. Di miagolia, di roba. È stato così camminato. Non è così. Non c'è nulla. Cammina. La porta. No, la porta lasciata. Tranquilla.
Dude, let's get some stability here.
Giù. Abbiamo detto che provavamo. Dai, adesso. Basta, no, fermi. No, raga. Fermi. Zitti. Parlo io. Sentite. Qua, Alessa. Allora, raga, calmo te. Abbiamo detto calmo. Tony, calmo e sangue freddo. Zitti. Proviamo a comunicare.
Although it's hard to make out what's happening inside, the group's dialogue definitely helps with understanding the situation. Emotions are running high, and everyone's tense. But then, after a couple of seconds, they finally attempt to communicate with the spirit. It is at this point, though, where things get pretty spooky. The group is at the bottom of a staircase, looking up at a room whose door is closed. The supposed spirit is believed to be inside this room, as they heard noises coming from inside. However, the room was empty when they first checked it. They began to ask questions to the spirit hiding inside, when this is captured.
Allora, io ho avuto il sogno. Zitti. Sei tu che mi sei venuto in sogno. Zitti. Raga, guardate la pelle.
I don't know what the hell's going
Sei
on.
tu che mi sei venuto in sogno. Sei una donna. È frocio.
Dude, it's like they strapped the worst flashlight they could find. Like, give me the one that has a huge blank spot in the middle of it. Strap it to the camera, we're going in. But I have no idea. And this is 94. The cameras were not good back then. So this is just terrible on another level.
Sei un uomo. Fermi. Illumina. Zitto. La tua età è compresa tra i 30 e i 40 anni. Zitti. Illuminate. Zitti. La tua età è compresa tra i 30 e i 40 anni. Tra i 40 e i 50. Tra i 50 e i 60. È un uomo tra i 50 e i 60.
Sei una salma, ancora fai sti
Tra i 50 e i 55.
All of a sudden, a knocking noise is heard. Mind you that nobody was inside when they checked the room. The spirit seems to be knocking as a way of responding to the questions asked by the group. They continue to ask questions when suddenly things get really intense. Watch.
Sei tu che mi sei venuto in sogno. Sei tu che mi sei venuto in sogno. Fermi. Zitto. Iridescente, ripetete. Iridescente. Basta. Tu canti, ma sei stupido. Che cazzo? Iridescente.
Sì, ok, molto.
He did a shit? I don't know what he's saying.
Ha a che fare col tesoro. Se ne passi, ha a tesoro. Benissimo, benissimo.
He did a shit.
Cito. Il tesoro è in cantina.
È meglio che non c'è in cantina perché non ci andiamo in cantina.
Satana. Raga, dai, non dobbiamo avere paura. Hai visto? Se veramente. Fermi, raga. No.
Casca tutto, andiamocene.
Giulia, tocca la croce che hai al collo. Tranquillo. Prego, puoi uscire. Calma. Sì, allora ti faccio
Calma.
Guys,
La porta!
Basta. Calmi, stiamo sistemando.
Andiamo via la telecamera, crolla tutto. Usciamo.
Fermi, raga.
Out of nowhere, an object falls from inside the room. Following that, the door opens and closes back and forth, seeming as though the spirit was upset. Eventually, something that we can't see on camera makes the group run out of the house in complete terror. The video then ends with all the friends running out of the place. Not much info is given on the vid, so it's hard to say if it's real or not. But when listening to the group's dialogue, all responses seem to be genuine. The same could be said for everyone's reactions.
okay, so listen, 1994, this was a big lost video era, which is like the Blair Witch Project type era. I think these kids were maybe drama students that were making a project or something. I think that it's really good. It could be genuine. I don't think it's real, though. I think this is not a good one. The other ones were really good, but this one, it just doesn't feel right. The lighting's terrible. The camera's terrible. I think they were trying to do like a Blair Witch thing. But anyways, not great. That's probably my least favorite this run.
But as always, what's your stance on this? Ghost or not? You be the judge.
Did a shit that.
In the following video, a terminally ill grandmother is seen on camera behaving a bit strange. The grandmother in this video goes by the name of Tante, and according to her, a little girl dressed in pink is standing by her bedside. It's worth noting that Tante has never said anything like this before, which makes this video all the more strange. Take a look.
What is amazing, Mom?
Can you see this little pink girl here?
The pink girl?
You can't.
No, I can't see the pink girl. Is she Chinese or Oriental?
Okay, so here's the thing. This is a very sad thing. I recently lost my grandmother, and she was in the hospital like this, and they were giving her, she had to go into hospice as well. And the same thing kind of happens. She was seeing things, and it was a lot of medication at hospice when they can just make them comfortable and they can see a lot of things. And she was seeing things, and she was talking to people and stuff like that. It was like the Twilight something is, I think, what they called it or something. But it's very sad, you know, and my heart goes out. This was like, I would talk to her while she was there and while she was in hospice and stuff like that. I sat there for nights, all night long, and I would just talk to her and stuff when she would come out every once in a while. So I don't necessarily think that this is paranormal, but it's definitely, you know, like I said, my heart goes out to her.
Pardon me?
Chinese or
Chinese?
party toilet. Harder.
They're having a party? What kind of, is it a birthday party with kids? Who's having the birthday party?
Oh, I don't know.
Now, there's a certain phenomenon that often happens when a person is close to dying. Many of those who've had a near-death experience reported seeing deceased relatives or people that others can't see. Although it may seem like a frightening experience, near-death patients have claimed otherwise. According to them, the experience wasn't frightening, but rather comforting. It's as though the deceased relative they saw was reassuring them that even after death, they'd be okay. Given that during the time of this video, Tante was entering hospice, which is a form of healthcare given to those who are terminally ill, viewers believe that she was experiencing this exact phenomenon. Whether Tante had seen a ghost or not, it's nice to know that whatever she had seen was at least comforting in some way during her final days, as she had recently passed away. If you caught something creepy...
Yeah, so like that's exactly what happened with my grandmother's. Eventually, you know, she saw some things and she, you know, would talk to him or something of that nature while she was in hospice. And like I said, I sat there all night. Like I sat there all night for it must a week or so. And yeah, it was the same thing. And every once in a while she'd like look over at me and she'd say, you know, like, hey, do you see this or that? But she was on like heavy medication, heavy medication.
On camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. In this last video, a group of friends are hanging out inside a basement when something pretty creepy is caught on camera. At the start of the vid, the friends are having a conversation when one of them heads over to a room where the lights are off. What's seen inside has left them beyond spooked. Take a look.
House in here somewhere. Are you serious?
Dude,
it's dark.
Have I seen this?
I can't find it.
turn the lights on.
Have I seen this before?
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on. I'm not standing
I
with
will
a
do
mouse.
this. I'll do
I
it.
can't see anything.
There's no mouse in here.
There's something in there.
There's not.
Did you get it?
I can't see it.
Dude, did you get the mouse trap?
Mouse is really getting fine.
If you look closely, there appears to be a face inside.
There it is. There it is. We got him. We got him. Confirmed. Confirmed ghostage. Right here. We got him.
Inside the room. Weirdly enough though, it's no longer there when the lights are turned on. The friends claim they had caught a strange figure inside, but to this day, nothing else is known about this video. Real or not, the appearance of this thing is just pretty unsettling. As always, feel free to let me know what you think.
I listen, it sounds like a genuine reaction. I mean, the guys seem pretty like laid back, carefree, doesn't seem that fake, but you know, the way it comes in and then goes out, like it's yeah, we got one. Confirmed. Confirmed.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you, BizarreBub.
Until next time.
Excellent. Thanks again, BizarreBub, you cheeky bugger. Those were some good ones again. 2 times now. The last 2 BizarreBub videos I've seen, pretty good. Pretty good. Anyways, I'll be leaving a link to the video in the description below. Be sure to go over there, give them a like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe as well. It keeps me alive. I would love to go to 42. That would be fantastic. Anyways, until next time, I'll see ya when I see ya. So see ya.